Did you see Camelcast's post about YouTube stealing from him?
No, I did not.
So this blew my fucking mind because obviously
Mm-hmm.
we both make money off of YouTube. Our friends make money off of YouTube. Obviously, they are all possibly going to be affected by this. And obviously, there's other problems with YouTube right now too, which makes it even more of a fucking issue. Like, what the fuck actually is going to go on with this moving forward? But in, I think it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Nope, sorry, counted incorrectly. From August 20th to November 17th, he lost $10,000. He was losing about $100 a day just for having his YouTube account because YouTube was allowing people to go through and do chargebacks on super chats, which is not something that you're supposed to be allowed to do at all. The
Yeah, that's
things that
crazy.
you're
Like,
supposed to,
where's the chargeback protection?
yeah, so they've responded to him in his conversation with them. They're like, "Oh, so we normally don't allow this. We're so sorry that we allowed this time, but we're going to allow it this time. It's okay." It's like, what are you talking about? Why is this even a question? Why
Yeah,
is this a question at all?
like that. When you send a super chat, there's little things that's like this cannot be undone. So
Yeah,
how did they undo it? And then like how
but
did also who undid like all of their super chats? Like who's super chatted thousands of dollars that all took it back? Or like because if you're a fan and you would super chat to begin with, who just decided, oh wait, I get all that exposure and like attention for free, and I just like something like YouTube's stealing his money. Like something else is wrong here. This can't be super chats getting charged back if it's happening every other day, $100 a day.
and that's the thing that I don't fully grasp is like I remember that that was a thing. If somebody went through and shared something and then got the all the praise and the love and the affirmation for it and then fucking flagged it as fraud on their credit card or whatever because I assume that that's probably how this happened.
Mm-hmm.
As a whole, that's unacceptable. They should be out of the money. They fucking paid for it. You don't get post nut clarity and all of a sudden say, "Oh my god, I don't want to pay it anymore. It's not fucking okay." Sorry, no, fuck you. Fuck you. What in the fuck is any of this? I don't fucking agree. I don't fucking agree at all. I don't
Yep.
get it. I
Also,
don't get it.
he's on like multiple tirades against YouTube because apparently they're just removing tons of channels now. They've historically just deleted channels, but then where does that revenue go? If you have 1 million subscribers and you made 20,000 that month, and now your channel gets folded for whatever reason, YouTube just got
Yeah.
that.
Imagine having a million sub channel. Imagine having the fucking gold play button sitting behind you and it being like this big part of like confidence and self worth and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they're like, "Sorry, we don't like you today."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "No, no more. Screw you." Like what the actual hell is that? How the hell do you go through that?
Yeah. Now I did see this one guy, Dave Nick. He had 1 million subs and he got taken down, but I think he was doing like something sketchy. Cause I think the thing is YouTube doesn't like the YouTube guru people that are like trying to sell products and do that kind of promotion.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like the people that want to break YouTube, like
Mm.
vidIQ and stuff like that. I thought that's what you were talking about at first.
Yeah, not no. This guy, yeah, he has like I think they terminated him because he also is posting like, oh, here's my 7 gold play buttons and my 3 silver ones. So he's just doing AI slop stuff, and then he's like trying to show things.
It's just, it's so stupid because you feel like at some point, genuinely, it would make fucking sense. It
Mm-hmm.
would make sense for them to go through and make it and do the things that they're supposed to do. But yet for some reason, they're not. I don't get it. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It it's just frustrating because
Yep.
at some point because an AI goes rogue or somebody gets frustrated or somebody flags something or bots fucking attack you, all of a sudden everything that you worked for can be gone because you fucking made somebody butt hurt. And it's just like, how, if you go and get a normal fucking job and everything else is okay, how how do you go through and you sit here and you're like, oh, everything's going to be fine? How can you expect for everything to be okay next month if your job can be taken away by hurting somebody's feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what flagging is. Nobody uses that shit honestly. Not a single person
I mean,
ever.
technically, everyone's been losing jobs for hurting other people's feelings. You just tweet something on Twitter, or you make a Facebook post to only friends and family, and then someone just calls up your job and makes you lose it.
Yeah. Eh,
I think there's actually a case in the UK right now where some girl was actually essayed by a migrant, called him a bad word, and then a friend reported that for some reason, and then she's in more trouble than the assault.
I heard this fucking crazy thing too. People, jobs that are any more valuable than like McDonald's and Walmart are saying that they don't want you on social media or they want you
Mm-hmm.
to provide your social media. And it's like, what in the fuck? No, no. Suck a dick. Honestly, suck a dick. You're not getting any of my social media. Like, if I ever had to go get a real job, you think I'm going to openly share to you whatever social media I have because you feel you're entitled to it? You're not supporting me. You're
Mm-hmm.
paying me to do the job that I'm doing. Like, if you want to pay me at a level higher than this, what are you talking about? Like, if you're going to pay me to fucking be here, okay, that's fine. But if you're going to pay me more, hey, sure. Yeah, I'll provide you my social media. If not, fuck off. Because sorry, that's not how this works. You just don't get to sit here and tell me I have to.
Yeah, it's weird because like we've never seen this kind of like privacy and control from employers and like this Karenism of everything. Just even a couple of years ago, like they didn't stalk you like this, but now everyone's trying to stalk you, even like your employers or even like other affiliations and stuff.
So if you're not in a public facing job, and by that I mean literally your name is stuck next to a business of some kind, like, oh, like we're sponsored by G Fuel or whatever. Should you be able to be fired or your contracts terminated because of things you say in the public?
That's too much of a can of worms. Because I think like what happens now is far too far. Like that's a snowball.
I agree.
But
I agree that
at the
it's
same
gone way
time,
too
where if
far
it's just
already.
where if you actually are open in public, like I'm heading to the Klan rally tonight. Yeah,
Or I've been arrested or this or that. Like, I
or
could understand where there's a
because
problem.
also people just post themselves doing illegal stuff. If you, even if you make a joke about smoking marijuana in an illegal state and your employer sees it, you shouldn't be doing that, or you shouldn't have it, or if you forget your employer can watch or whatever, and then you actually just like admit to something that breaks the policies of that employer in general, like oh you can't do blank at any point because it's illegal. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
exact. I completely agree.
So that's where like you can't just be like oh ban like you can't make it to where like public speech is bad if you get fired for it. It's like sometimes like no, that's actually how you catch the bad actors that shouldn't be there anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. But it's hard to try and figure out where that line is. It
Mm-hmm.
genuinely is. Like, I honestly, it is hard to even believe in innocent until proven guilty. In my opinion, like it's.
Mm-hmm.
I even try and be as good of a person as I possibly can be. I try and be the person that I aspire other people to be. But in some cases, it is really hard to openly forgive until guilt is proven. So, like, I get it. I get that you don't want people fired for just, you know, having a crime against them. I get that. You don't want that. But at some point, like, it blends over at some point, and it's like, I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to get. It really is. I don't know. Like, honestly, do you think people are going to start feeling comfortable still with YouTube if they're openly admitting that, we're, oh, Oops, we're deleting accounts that have 1 million subscribers.
Well, like I said, like the guy that the Camelcast has been talking about, he's like, oh, they're just taking down this humble 1 million subscriber tutorial channel. Like that dude is the sketchiest grifter I've seen, and like just one of those bad actory, ugly kind of things. When like again, if you're holding up 7 play buttons and then you link to like your social media influencer account, and then it's like, okay, but what video actually got deleted, and why can't I find any of your content anywhere in what you're doing? Is this just a content mill that would violate YouTube's policies anyways? Like, if you're running 7 channels, you aren't making videos by hand. But you are
Exactly.
an example of someone where like YouTube will just terminate you, and where does that revenue go? And I can understand Camelcast looking for any like example to get more people mad at YouTube if he's just like, why am I losing $100 a day and they won't do anything about it?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And that's the hard part. It's like, okay, that totally makes sense.
I think that's the biggest problem and like takeaways. Like YouTube doesn't give a fuck. No matter how
Mhm.
fucked over you get, no matter how wrong anything happens to you, they will never attempt to rectify it for your situation. Even if you're human, even if you've contributed hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million of ad revenue to them, they will not do anything to help you. It's insane.
And at some point, you just end up dragging your face in the dirt because it's like you are going up against $1 million company, $1 billion company. Like it's, you are trying to defeat something that legitimately you never could. But at some point, it's like you could be totally in the right. Some people totally could be getting their accounts terminated. We've been talking about account death for a fucking decade now. And it's like, yeah, there are people that legitimately have watched this stuff and they've died. Okay, those people make sense.
Mm-hmm.
People stop going on accounts and stop logging in. Completely understand getting rid of those accounts and freeing up those names. I get it. But like accounts that have actually posted content, I don't understand why those accounts are ever deleted, even if those people are banned. Like, freeze the account, put it behind a wall. I completely understand that. But when you have hackers that sit here and take full entire accounts and then all of a sudden wipe them, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
The funny
Like,
thing
how's
is, YouTube, like, that's become such a problem. There's actually, like, a YouTube support page that takes you to a special, like, way
rollback
to,
thing?
yeah, that's wild.
Which there should be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
there's
there
so many
should be, but
people.
it's also crazy that the problem is this bad and they can't do anything to stop it or anything about it. That's like, yeah, here's our band-aid fix. Get fucked anyways. We hate you.
And it's like you totally could just go out of your way and make it so way if your account gets deleted, you get a button that says download all of the content that I posted. Yeah, it's going to be a big ass fucking file. But you should be allowed to 100% get your files from the things that you've uploaded to YouTube.
I disagree with that. Wherever you upload is not your cloud storage server. If you're not making your own archives and backing up, you didn't care about the stuff enough anyways. Kind of
I agree.
idea.
I'm just saying that there's stupid
Hmm.
people that openly are going to be like, "Oh, you deleted my account. I've worked my ass off this entire time. I said one bad word and said something off brand, and now all of a sudden everything gets deleted
Well, yeah,
for
this
it.
is the
You don't
employer
pay
argument
me."
all over again.
Yeah,
If you post a beheading video, I think all those should go away and you don't get a chance to get those back.
I agree.
But
I agree to that
yeah,
completely.
so like
But
if you
like,
open up the system to, if you just open up the system, then anything bad can happen with it. Whereas the other side is like, yeah, some people they do get unfairly banned and that's just gone forever and that's it, GG, nothing. But that's kind of like a smaller amount than most of the terminations. And then like sometimes you get those like, yeah, if this guy's also, what if you're just uploading movies? You upload movies and then you get banned, and then you just download all the movies back, and then you're just pirating all this other content.
yeah, I guess at some point there is no real way to genuinely look at it
Hmm.
and be like, okay, well, this is a subjective way to handle the problem.
And then also again,
Yep,
it's
I
like, oh, but
completely
this is
get it.
the only video of my sister's birthday party before she died. It's like, why don't you have that somewhere?
Yeah, why do you not have backups on top of backups on top of backups?
Not even that, why don't you just
Yes,
have one backup of a very sentimental video instead of thinking a 15-year-old video on an account you haven't logged into in 8 years is going to stay up forever? Because that's another thing. Like, Google auto deletes your account if you don't sign in after 2, 3 years now. So that's fair.
mhm.
You're not using it. They think you're dead.
And that totally makes sense. I've gotten one of those
That's
emails.
like
You know
most
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah, but that's like most of the terminations where people are like, I didn't do anything wrong, and then they kind of leave out that they haven't signed in 5 years.
Well, the crazy thing is, and this is stupid to think about, but that means FPS Russia is going to go soon.
Has Kyle even talked about that?
He doesn't have the login account. He's openly said it on the show. He's like, yeah, I don't have the password anymore. It's like,
But
I
I mean,
saw a
like,
post the other
has he
day.
acknowledged that, like, as a thing, like, oh wait, I think my channel will just die of inactivity.
I wonder if I'm not even gonna say that on the show. I'll talk
Hmm.
to him about that later.
But that's
But
also like another crazy thing. Is like, how can he have no contact with YouTube whatsoever as a 6 million subscriber channel who's put 1 billion views on the platform? He has not even one string to pull on and be like, "Hey, you know it's me. Can I just get the account recovery link?"
yeah, exactly.
YouTube's
The other
contempt is
thing
unreal.
is like, I saw this post on Reddit the other day. He has never posted a video other than PKA during his 30s.
Hmm.
And
The
that's
last upload
fucking
was
mind
9 years
blowing
ago.
too. Yeah. It's like, wow, that's fucking crazy. It's crazy, man.
And some of these videos are still getting crazy views. Like the last video is 8.2 million.
Yeah. But like, imagine a short uploaded on his channel of just the door coming and fucking his shock to it. Just that short right there would pop so crazy, specifically on the FPS Russia channel. And then you sent this in our chat. Um, Team YouTube commented and and somebody reposted it. It said, heard back, confirming the video will remain down for, in parentheses, insert termination reason and link to specific policy help center article here. You can also read through the email sent for more info on the policy. And it's like, so not only are they using AI to like openly delete channels, openly allowing people to now refund things that should not have been allowed to be refunded at all whatsoever in any circumstance. But now we're also allowing open availability for them to just say, we're not even going to tell you the reason because it's a copy and paste thing. And all of our AI that's probably sending these out as well are openly not caring.
No, you want to know the more terrifying thing? That even though it's like, oh man, everything's so bad on YouTube now because it's all AI, that proves it isn't AI and it's all Indian outsourcing. Remember when Amazon got busted because their AI program for like their automatic shopping system was just 600 Indians at a computer. So that's really spooky to think about from the YouTube side, where it's just like, yeah, that's how incompetent and apathetic the support is. The reason why they can't help you is because they are outsourced Indians just to be cheaper than AI. It costs more money to boil water than to have an Indian copy paste shit into whatever and not help you one bit. No
It's
matter
just
how
like, oh
large
my
you are, no matter how
God.
many millions you've literally generated for the platform.
Yeah. And it's just like, I think this goes even farther into what we've said before is like there is legitimately nothing other than people not seeing anything other than just a number on a fucking screen. That's all it is. And it's like even the amount of money doesn't fucking matter. It's like holy fucking shit. What the fuck
Mm-hmm.
is this? How the fuck does this work? Why the fuck is this not going through? Why is it just a number?
It's just all incompetence and contempt.
And it's so fucking frustrating.